The Recording Academy announced the nominees for the 2024 Grammys on Friday, and with 94 categories, it's a lot to digest. But we're here to help. Read our breakdown of the 17 Grammys facts you should know. Femme Fatale. Male performers make up more than two-thirds of the winners of Album of the Year in Grammys history, but it's ladies' night at the 2024 show. Women count for 7 of the 8 nominees in the top category, including SZA, Olivia Rodrigo, Lana Del Rey, Miley Cyrus, Janelle Monáe, boygenius, and Taylor Swift, who can make history as the first performer to win the award 4 times. And female acts own 7 of the 8 slots in the Song and Record of the Year categories, with artists like Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, and Victoria Monét pulling in major nominations. And behind the scenes in those major categories, producers and engineers are nominated like Catherine Marks, Sarah Tudzin, Yáng, and Laura Sisk, who earned 3 Album of the Year nods for her work on projects by Swift, Del Rey, and Jon Batiste. Women completely dominate in a number of other categories, including Best Pop Solo Performance, Best Pop Duo/Group Performance, Best Pop Vocal Album, Best Alternative Music Performance, Best R&B Song, and Best R&B Album. Female rappers also performed well, with Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Ice Spice, and Coi Leray pulling in nominations. SCA's 9 noms even included one in rap. Male artists are taking a back seat at the 2024 Grammys. Ed Sheeran, Bruce Springsteen, Luke Combs, and Travis Scott had major success, but were all reduced to a single nomination each. Morgan Wallen caught major shade. Despite having one of the biggest albums and singles of the year, he earned 0 nominations. Instead, his hit, Last Night, is nominated for Best Country Song, which doesn't give Wallen a chance to win, because he didn't write the track, and that award is for songwriters only. Controversial country. Country music had a record-breaking year, but didn't show up in the top 3 categories. 2 of the biggest country hits of the year, Jason Aldean's Try This in a Small Town and Oliver Anthony's Rich Men North of Richmond, caused controversy and, as a result, didn't make a splash at the Grammys. Rich Men North of Richmond had less of a shot. A source tells The Hollywood Reporter the song was submitted for Song and Record of the Year, but was not submitted to the country music categories. Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo won 3 Grammys in her debut year, and she's returning this year as a rock star. The 20-year-old earned her first rock nomination, Best Rock Song, for Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. And her competition is fierce. She's competing with the Rolling Stones, Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age, and boygenius. Latin lackluster. Despite dominating the pop charts and being a streaming juggernaut, Latin music didn't appear in the top 4 categories. Karol G, who performed on a stadium tour this year, made history with Mañana Será Bonito but only received 1 nomination in a Latin album category. Peso Pluma brought the traditional regional Mexican music sound to the mainstream, but he missed out on Best New Artist and only received a Latin album nomination. Unfortunately, the 2 biggest Latin hits of the year, On X102 by Grupo Frontera and Bad Bunny, and Ella Baila Sola by Eslabon Armado and Peso Pluma, were not submitted for nominations. And while acts like Bad Bunny, Shakira, and Rosalia didn't have albums in contention this year, they had songs that could compete but were shut out. Life in Plastic, It's Fantastic. The Grammys are living in the Barbie dream house. The Barbie movie earned 12 nominations, including 5 for Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For Song, Record, Pop Solo, Visual Media, 2 for Dua Lipa's Dance the Night Song, Visual Media, 2 for Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's Barbie World, Rap Song, Visual Media, and 1 for Ryan Gosling's I'm Just Kin, Visual Media. The nod goes to songwriters Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt, not Gosling. The soundtrack also earned nominations for Best Compilation Soundtrack and Best Score Soundtrack.